Paying attention?
5-second warning.
Left-handed, we are ready.
Elder Braintree High School broadcaster as there for strike. Mike Walson, BCAM TV and Brookline ready here for the first. Warriors with a little later ride starting about a half scheduled start. Continue with another home game. Played really well here at Braintree High School. As the pitch hitter is the count, as that is a call. Trying to get this out of this game is right back towards the field as will make the play. Cross in time, just of the pitcher, and that one fired Donahue for of the ball game. Or is able to put the ball, but Braintree the first out. Pitch strike. Now Scott. As the pitch missed. This one popped up to center, and a couple steps back, able to make the catch. Two up, two down. Upstairs. Over the second time to three. We'll be back with this. First pitch of the bottom half of the first inning. As that one almost hit the Braintree batter. As another pitch is high. From the pitcher, fell. And this one almost hits the Braintree batter, who draws a leadoff walk. All 4 pitches outside the zone. Lollipop type pitch from the starter. Braintree aboard here to begin the bottom half of this first. And the runner will go. The throw down to second will not be in time. Actually, a much closer play than you would anticipate with a slow pitch. Catcher Odell able to make a pretty accurate throw. This one's lofted out towards the outfield, and that's going to drop down as Braintree has their first 2 on the base hit by Surrett. Keeps the weight back, and Braintree has him at the corners. It'll bring up Braintree's Diuti playing in right field with 2 on and nobody out, and this pitch is stopped as the base runner will advance to second, and they're now at second and third. So Braintree an opportunity here to score a couple runs in the first inning. Still nobody out, runners at second and third. Had a little technical difficulty with the live stream first inning here, but I think we're all set and ready to go now as we continue. Braintree with 2 on. If you join late, Braintree was able to get Brookline 1-2-3 in the top half of the first. A couple ground outs and a fly out. And Braintree still looking for the game's first run, but they have a great chance with 2 on and nobody out. Walk and a single in the inning. And the pitch is over the head of Diuti, who takes the second walk of the inning for Braintree. Pitcher having command issues here to begin the game. And it looks like Brookline at some point may use multiple pitchers in this game, as the pitch is high. As a batter, you got to be very disciplined at the plate, because you see that ball come up there and you want to swing, but certainly don't want to chase anything and turn into an out, as this one's down in the dirt and the bases are loaded. Braintree really a chance to put up a big number in this first inning. As the pitch is in there for a strike. Count starting to fill up now. Braintree looking for the first run. And they will get it on the third walk of the inning. As this brings in a run, McNamee will be credited with an RBI, and Braintree with the first run of the game. One nothing lead for the home team, as this one is lofted out towards the outfield, playable in left center, as this one caught, and a tagging up sacrifice fly for Braintree, the first out of the game, or at least here in the bottom of the first. Donahue with the sacrifice fly brings home Braintree's second run of the inning. So it'll be the first out, as it'll bring up McPhee. And the first pitch is inside. This one almost gets away. Runner Runners now at first and second for Braintree with McNamee and Diuti aboard. Pitch is high. And another free pass here for Braintree as the bases are loaded up again. So that'll bring up the 7-hitter, Harvey. Braintree's third baseman getting an opportunity. And a strike. 2 straight now to Harvey as the pitcher has found the zone here in the at-bat. Braintree has just 1 hit in the inning. They've been handed now 4 walks. The pitch on the way, a ground ball to third base and a foul ball. So Braintree really a chance to put up a handful of runs here in this first inning. Already leading 2-0, still just the 1 out, and the bases are loaded. Murphy on deck. And that one just a little bit high. That looked like a pretty good pitch. But apparently it's where it went over the plate, which was a little bit high, according to the home plate umpire. And that's where it continues to be. The pitch continues to be high, and then it drops down after it gets over the plate. As that one cut on and missed by Braintree, and they strike out. So Harvey strikes out, and Braintree now with their second out of the inning. As Murphy looking to put a charge into one. As this one's lofted out into the outfield as 1 run scores. And Braintree now sending a second run towards the plate. It's mishandled, and 2 runs will score here on the hit. So Braintree with a 2-run hit from Murphy, giving Braintree now a 4-0 lead here in the first. So that'll be a 2-run single with a error over at third that allowed the second run to score. So it's the number 9 hitter for Braintree. Batting around here in the first. Already scoring 4 runs. Couple strikes now on the hitter. As this one's inside to Leung. And this one way high, not tempting to swing at. Runners at second and third. Braintree has scored 4 times so far. Base hit would probably score 2 more. And this one lofted out towards first base, and a foul ball. As a hitter, you got to be really disciplined to keep that weight back. Try and drive the pitch into the outfield, as this ends up being another walk. That has been the common theme here in this first inning, here in the bottom half of the first. 5 walks already. Braintree scored 4 times. And a chance here for McPhee, who led off with a walk. And nothing right now has been close in the at-bat. This one is hit up in the air. The catcher coming out and makes the catch, and Braintree leaves them loaded. They score 4 times, but could have had a lot more here in this first inning, as that'll do it after 1. Braintree with a 4-0 lead as we head to the second. Top half of the second inning, as Braintree will face the 4, 5, and 6 hitters for Brookline, who trail 4-0. It'll be the first baseman, Allen, standing in, as this one's cut on and missed. Braintree defense with a couple putouts on groundouts back in the first, and this one's lofted up and out of play. This one's popped up on the infield as the catcher coming over, and Surratt doesn't have a play as it gets out of play. A couple strikes. Braintree looks for the first out. So Braintree stranding 3 base runners back in the bottom half of the first to try and get Brookline in order here in the second. And the pitch is high. Another pop-up and another foul ball. Long at bat here for the cleanup hitter for the Warriors. Pitch is high. So the long at bat, handful of foul balls. The Young has had to work here in the at bat, and it ends up striking out the hitter. Good at bat from the hitter, but the pitcher wins the battle. Pitch on the way, and this one's popped up, and it's going to be into the outfield as the first base runner of the game for Brookline on a soft single into center. So first pitch swinging, Sampson drives that one to the outfield. This will bring up Washburn. 1 on and 1 out. Nothing lead for Braintree here in the first, or make it second inning, as this one is popped back and out of play. This one hit hard and over the glove of the shortstop, as Brookline with their 2 base runners now. So a couple of singles after Braintree got the leadoff strikeout. And now it brings up the pitcher for Brookline, as Fell will stand in. And a strike. So the Warriors a chance to get back in this game down 4 to try and score some runs, as that one is by the hitter as well. 2 strikes. And a 3-pitch strikeout for the Young. So 2 singles, 2 strikeouts here in the inning, as this one's cut on and missed. It'll be the 8 hitter as Tracy stands in. First and second, 2 down for the Warriors, who trailed by 4 runs. Hard hit ball, but foul. That one at foul ground down the first base side. Getting ready, winds and fires, and this one back over to right field, and Diuti makes the catch. Oh, what a play in right field, and that is a web gem for Diuti, who takes away what would have been a base hit and potentially a run in the process, as the Braintree defense with a phenomenal play to end the top half of the second. Probably the best defensive catch we have seen here in the outfield this season, as we'll continue our live stream broadcast after a quick break as we head to the bottom of the second. Braintree up 4-0. Bottom of the second inning. Braintree with a 4-0 advantage, as we will see 2, 3, and 4 in the Braintree order here in the inning, as Surratt takes a called strike. Singled back in the first. It's Braintree their second time through this order. And the pitch is low. Three and one now, the count. The pitch on the way, not even close. And Braintree will have another free pass. That's a strike to Diuti, who drew a walk and made that phenomenal catch to end the top half of this inning. And this one lofted out towards short, as the shortstop drops the ball, the throw to second, and the force out at second base. So a lucky play there for the shortstop, who had that ball tracked. Ends up being a force out at second base. Go down as a fielder's choice for Diuti. Reaches it first. Pitch is inside. This one's cut on and missed. Still no advance over at first. And this one hit hard over to short. Oh, what a catch. And the throw back to first turned into a double play. So the shortstop dropped an easy one, then makes a phenomenal catch ranging to a right. And it turns into a double play ball as that ends the second inning. So we head to the third, a 4-0 lead for Braintree. Top half of the third inning. 4-0 lead for Braintree. A double play, line drive caught and turned over to first to end that second inning. So both sides defensively making some nice plays. Has an easy play over at first for Curran. So top of the order now, second time through, as Fitzpatrick stands in. Nobody on and one out, and a strike delivered. Big difference in delivery between the two pitchers. More of a high arcing pitch from the Brookline pitcher. Braintree with the traditional, pretty semi fastball. Good speed from the pitcher. Say moderately fast. But that's much different than the way Brookline is pitching. And it certainly can cause some fits for a hitter because you're used to certain types of pitchers. When you get against the top pitchers in the state, they really throw hard. It's very tough to hit them. And it seems like a very big difference in style here this season. We've seen all different types of pitchers. Having the chance to talk with head coach Jenkins before the game. Talked about how our team trying to get that rhythm down, but when you're seeing all different speeds from different types of pitchers, it makes it very complicated to get that consistent at bat in. Braintree hoping to continue with some solid at bats here in this game with a 4-0 lead. As this one hit out towards the outfield, is going to drop down and going to roll a little while as the throw down to second. It's going to be a close play, and it's going to be safe at second on a bang-bang play. That looked like a very close play, and actually from our angle, I thought the runner was out. Certainly was very close. Could have gone either way, but from our vantage point out here in the outfield, that looked like the throw definitely got there in time, and it looked like a pretty good tag. But that will be a double as it goes in the book. And this one out, same spot. This time able to make the catch in center field will be McPhee. So the second time in the game that Scott has flied out to center. So runner at second base with 2 outs here in the top half of the third. It'll be the catcher to bat for the second time. Getting ready here for this game to continue. 4-0 lead for Braintree here at home. Getting ready for the pitch, and it's off the plate. Fastball cut on and miss. Good movement off the plate. Got a chase. As Odell batting for the second time. Grounded out to end that first inning. As this one over to first base off the glove. And now digging for the plate and getting there as Brookline on the board. So Brookline is on the board. Again, earlier in this inning, the runner getting called safe at second on a bang-bang play. No dispute from the Braintree side. I thought the runner was out. Runner ends up coming around to score their first run of this game. But a much different inning now as they scored a run. And a runner at first. Pitch is inside. That one low. Getting ready with the pitch, and another one low. So the cleanup hitter with an opportunity here with a good count. As Odell leads at first. Actually a pinch runner in her place. As that one cut on a miss, good pitch, and a throw down to first. And Surratt getting tired of seeing that extra lead after the pitch. The pitcher warming right now for Brookline. Looks like they might come in for the next inning. As this one out towards the outfield again, and over to make the running catch will be McPhee, who's been busy in the outfield here in this game. Another fly out to center field. So Braintree does give up a run, and they trail by 3. Or actually, Braintree leads by 3, excuse me. As we head to the bottom half of the third, the Womps will bat with the 3-run lead. Play continuing, and the pitch in for a strike. So Brookline getting a run back. Pitch is in there. A couple strikes now to the hitter. 5, 6, and 7 for Braintree here in the inning. As this one shot on a rocket over to third. The throw low but dug out as the Warriors able to make the play. Pretty nice play there at third base to stop that one, and then the first baseman with a nice pick. So Braintree, after 4 runs in the first, have been slowed down a little bit. And it's all about throwing strikes now by the pitcher. We've started to find the zone, and the defense is making some plays. A couple of pitches outside the zone. As that one in there for a strike. And the pitch misses, and it's 3-1. And the pitch, and a ground ball. This one too short and off the glove. As that'll allow the runner to reach McPhee. Now at first base, and I'd be shocked if McPhee wasn't running. Second time aboard now for McPhee, who's been moved around in the order from the 9th spot now up to 6, and delivering a couple times on base here in the game. Pitch on the way, and the runner takes off. The throw is not going to be in time as the ball gets away. So Braintree with another runner in scoring position. Big secondary lead. As the runner takes off, and the runner will be out at third base as Braintree tried the delay steal, and there's now 2 down. So Brookline cutting down a couple of Braintree runners as this one is hit hard out into the outfield, but foul. And the pitch. And that one's inside. Harvey, who struck out back in the first inning, getting her second look at the starter, who remains in the ball game. Nobody on and 2 out. Here in the bottom of the third. Braintree with a 4-1 lead. Now a runner at first for the Womps. They have 4-1 advantage. No advance this time, and the throw does get away as Braintree now takes off for second, and they will get there. So Harvey able to find her way on, and now finds her way at second on the ball that gets away on a wild throw. Second look for Murphy, who had a 2-run hit the first time back in inning number 1. Has a chance to bring home another run with the hit. As that one's fouled off. This one's lofted up, third base side. And in foul ground, able to make the catch and end the inning. So Braintree strands a base runner. They've left 4 on now as we head to the 4th inning. Braintree leading 4-1. Top half of the 4th, and the first pitch is lined into center field. So some really good swings continuing here for Brookline, who have started to make things happen. Second hit of the game for Sampson. And again, not waiting around. Going after the first pitch, lining into center. This one popped up on the infield. First baseman over to make the catch as Curran puts that one away. So the 6-hitter retired. Washburn on a pop-up to first. 1-on-1 down, top of the 4th. Brookline going after a lot of early pitches. As this one on its way, and that one's low. And a ground ball tapped back towards the mound as a throw across. Gets it there in time for the second out. Nice play made there by Leung. So after a leadoff single, back-to-back outs. And now 2 down. The pitch on the way is going to be low. It'll be the 8-hitter, Tracy, who ended the second inning. Actually make it the first inning. This game moving pretty quickly after a late start. As that one cut on and missed, good movement on it. 1-2 the count. Getting ready now, and the pitch is down in the dirt. The runner takes off and heads to third. As the throw gets into the outfield, the runner now will head home. Here comes the throw. It's not on track, and the run will score. So some risky base running ends up getting the job done for the visitors as they score, thanks in part to a Braintree throwing error. So now a 4-2 game as the bases are clear with 2 out. And a ground ball to first, but foul. Braintree's been a little sloppy here in this game the last couple innings. Giving up some free bases and allowing this Brookline team to hang around. After the first inning, it looked like Braintree was going to run away with this, but they left the bases loaded, scored the 4 runs, but haven't scored since. And now the lead is 4-2. And the 2-strike pitch is cut on and missed. And that does it for the inning. So Braintree with a strikeout to end the frame. That's 3 in the game for Leung. As Braintree again gives up a run, but nothing further here in the 4th as it's 4-2. Bottom 4 upcoming. Bottom of the 4th inning as Braintree trying to get something back going again with the bats. Pitch is settled in for Brookline. Just giving Braintree some fits here the last couple innings. And the pitch in for a strike. 8-9-1. Actually make it 9-1-2 for Braintree. As that one was high, and it's ball 4. Braintree with the base runner to begin the inning. Head to the top of the order, third time through for Braintree as the throw over to first, not in time. And that's a called strike on the inside part of the plate. As this one hit out towards right center field, that's going to get down. Base runner tags second, heads for third on the double. So McPhee now on for the second time. McPhee with a walk back in the first, now a double here in the fourth, as Braintree trying to add to what is a 4-2 lead. This game much closer than it really needs to be for the Womps, who are letting Brookline hang around right now, but a big inning here could change that. And they're going to say that one hit the batter. Surratt hit by the pitch on base for the third time now, after singling in her first at bat, walking in her second, and now being hit by a pitch. So the bases are loaded, nobody out, and Braintree a big opportunity here. Blow this game wide open here in the fourth. So that one is high to Diuti. Braintree's had a couple big innings here this season, especially here at home. They've had some runs where some innings where they've scored 7-8 runs in an inning, so certainly not out of the question. And the pitch is high. Nowhere to put the hitter. As this one is hit out towards center field, back up and over the head of the center fielder as one run scores, a second coming around as Braintree digging, now trying to clear the bases. Here comes the throw towards the infield, the throw, and it's not going to be in time as Diuti clears the bases with a hard hit to center field. So Diuti doing it with a great diving catch and now clearing the bases for 3 more runs, and Braintree now takes a 7-2 lead. So as it turns out, a 3-run triple as Braintree has broken it open here in the fourth inning. Chance for McNamee, who's had an interesting day at the plate, has walked to bring in a run and has lined out into a double play. Chance for Braintree to add to it, still nobody out. And this one lofted towards shortstop as the runner almost doubled off again. And that was Diuti on base, who was doubled off last time with McNamee at the dish. So something between that tandem almost turning into a double play. So the first out now of the inning. This one a high fly ball out towards the outfield, and this one will drop down and score the run from third. As the base runner now at first. Braintree has opened up an 8-2 lead. As the pitch on the way is high, the base runner staying at first. So a gift single there for Donahue. As McPhee bats for the third time, has reached both times so far. And the pitch is a strike. McPhee takes that one in for another strike, and the count now evens at 2-2. So Braintree's had the magic number here today of 4, as this one is tomahawked towards third base on a pitch that was up in the zone. Foul ball. 4 has been that magic number. 4 runs in the first. 4 runs here in the fourth. But Braintree obviously hoping for more. Still just the one out. And this one hit on a line down the third base side and foul. Long at bat. And the pitch is still a little bit high as the throw gets away and no advance over at first. Brookline throwing it around a little bit here on the infield. Lofted towards center field and read very well off the bat as that'll be put away. And they had that one really defensively positioned perfectly because that generally would drop on a little flare like that, but it turns into an out. Now 2 down, and the pitch is high. Runner goes, and the throw is not in time. So Donahue able to steal second. Braintree looking to add to what is a 8-4 or 8-2 lead here in the fourth. As this one tomahawked down the third base line and out of play. Seeing Braintree with a couple of swings just like that, the ball up around the shoulders, and generally that's not a pitch you swing at, but the way the ball is going towards the plate, it looks very tempting. And that's the reason for a swing like that. As this one's down in the dirt. The long at bat continues. And now ends with a walk. Second time Harvey has drawn a walk. As there are now 2 on with 2 outs. Murphy, every time she's come up, has had at least a couple on. Popped up last time, drove in 2 with an RBI, 2 RBI hit. And this one off and out of play. One the count. As this one hit hard towards short and caught on a line. And we've seen a couple of nice diving plays by the shortstop, Scott, for Brookline, who makes the nice ranging play and ends the inning, taking away what would have been another Braintree run. So the Womps score 4 more times. They lead 8-2 as we head to the 5th. Top of the fifth inning. Braintree has added to their lead, now leading by 6 runs. First pitch, a ground ball, foul of third. Pitch on the way, and this one popped up. Center field, and again, very busy out there in the outfield. McPhee makes the catch. It's been the spot that Brookline's hit the ball here in this game. So back to the top of the order. Third time through for the Warriors here in the fifth inning. Fitzpatrick has doubled and grounded out to shortstop. And the pitch is low. This one on the ground, back towards the mound. Fielded nicely, and the throw across, and 2 quick outs. That's one the pitcher really likes on it. Just a little tapper back to the mound. Pitch on the way, and this one lofted out of play. Another first pitch swing. Nobody on, 2 down. Top of the fifth inning. Braintree with a commanding 8-2 lead. As that one cut on and missed by Scott. Scott's made a couple of really nice defensive plays over at shortstop, but with the bat 0 for 2, both of her outs coming to center field. There are flyouts to center. Now the pitch is popped up and out of play. Ready, and winds and fires, and Scott down on strikes to end the inning. So Braintree gets them 1-2-3 here in the fifth, and the Womps cruising up 8-2. Bottom of the fifth inning. First pitch is way upstairs again. We have seen some action in the bullpen, but we have not seen a pitching change. Looks like we may have seen one now, though. as this one is thrown behind the hitter. As the pitch, nowhere close, and a 4-pitch walk here to begin the inning. Third time that Leung has walked from the 9th spot. So Braintree goes through the order for the 4th time now, and the first pitch is lined into the outfield. McPhee with her 2nd hit, 3rd time aboard, and Braintree with 2 quick base runners. Pitch on the way, and this one hit hard out towards the outfield. And back to make the catch in left. So a well-stung ball off the bat of Surratt. Turned into an out. Fly ball to center. This one over the head. As this one digging now for 2 bases. As Dayuti again with some really good contact. Here comes the throw to third. Not in time, as Dayuti has again cleared the bases with 2-run double. Actually, 2-run triple again. So Dayuti having the game of her life right now with 5 RBI, 2 triple, which is obviously very difficult to do. Triple's one of the hardest hit in the game, probably the hardest hit. As this one off the glove of the shortstop and in to the outfield, as Braintree has scored 3 times so far here in the inning. And now an 11-2 lead for the Womps. Braintree has opened it wide open now, and a chance to end this game with a slaughter rule victory. Pitch is outside. Braintree with a walk, a single, a flyout, and a triple. And another pitch that is not close. So a 2-run triple for Dayuti, a RBI hit from McNamee, and Braintree needs just 1 more run to end this game. The slaughter rule victory, 10-run margin after 5. There is just 1 out in the inning. McPhee, who's been busy in the outfield, trying to do it now with the bat, has a single and a walk. It's also flied out to center. And right now, Braintree not getting much to hit the last 2 pitches. Nine-run lead as the pitch drops in for a strike to continue the at-bat. As this one grounded to third base and a foul ball. Braintree looking for that hit from McPhee. As that one bounces in, and it's another walk. So to bring up Harvey, who has drawn 2 walks, it also struck out. Braintree needing just 1 more base, and this game has ended by the mercy rule. And that one drilled foul. Be nice to end it with a bang, though, if you're Braintree. Certainly don't want to see a run walked in to have it reach that 10-run margin. You'd like to get a hit. As the pitch is down in the dirt. Now to throw strikes now for Brookline. You want this game to continue. As this one hit hard out towards shortstop. And that is out number 2. So it'll take something here from Murphy yet again with runners on base. 3 on here. As the first pitch drops in for a strike. And a fly ball out towards center field. As this one will be put away in center, and Braintree does not get that 10th run to force this one to end. Instead, we will see more softball as we head to the 6th. 11-2 is the lead as Braintree strands the bases loaded. Ground ball here to begin the inning, and a 1-pitch out. So 3, 4, and 5 in the order. The 1-pitch ground out. First pitch is high. That one down and in the dirt. As Brookline trying to get something started here with 1 out. And that one right down the middle for a strike. Cleanup hitter Allen batting as the pitch is high. And this one shot towards shortstop. Donahue down to make the play. Oh, nice accurate throw. Donahue making it look easy. 2 ground outs here in the inning. Ground out to second, ground out to short. G4, G6. (11-2) Braintree lead, and another ground ball. This one past the dive of the Braintree shortstop. Nice effort there from Donahue. Tried to take away that base hit. And Sampson continues to have a perfect day at the plate. Now 3 for 3 with 3 singles. Pitch on the way, and this one tapped off the screen.
Again, hurdle so there's only one heat. Once they pass through, move down to the lowest height.
Play ready to begin. As that's a strike. Gets the call down at the knees. So base runner now will take second. Game that has been controlled by Braintree from the start to this point. Although Brookline did battle back to make it a 2-run game at one point. It was 4-0 Braintree after 1. I think they made it 4-2 after 4, but Braintree has since scored 4 and 3 in their next respective at-bats. As this one's on the ground to third base, it's bobbled, and there will be no play now as the throw now gets away. The runner heads home. The throw is not in time. So Braintree again throwing it away as the runner now caught off first but dives back in safely. And now the runner does get off the bag somehow after the throw wasn't there initially. And Braintree does make the final out, but Brookline gets a run here thanks in part to another Braintree error. So 11-3 the score as we head to the bottom half of the 6th. Bottom half of the 6th inning as we continue our live stream broadcast here of Braintree softball. Mike will also bring the coverage here on BCAM TV. 11-3 is the score here in the 6th. Braintree now needs 2 runs to force that 10-run margin. And this one laced to the outfield, and that's going to get down and into the gap. Digging for a couple bases, and second is where the runner will pull up. Leung with a double. And Braintree's had a couple of those roll all the way to the wall. They've had 2 triples and a double. And Braintree hungry for more. As the pitch, a strike. 5th time through the Braintree order. Rarely do you see a team get to bat 5 times in a game. It's not even 7 innings at this point. This is only the 6th. But that shows that Braintree's had a lot of base runners and a lot of runners have scored as the catch is made out in center field. What a catch. We've seen 2 of those taken right off the grass right before. So that had to take a phenomenal catch to rob that one. Surrett on the first pitch, a ground ball to third. The throw is going to be in time, and there's now 2 out. So Braintree looked like they were in business with a couple on. The runner had to go back after that phenomenal catch in center. And Braintree now in an 11-3 game with the runner at third and 2 down. And Diudi's really swung a great bat in this game. 5 RBI. Wouldn't it be something to end it with a home run here? So pitch is outside. Catcher able to make the stop. That one over the head and not tempting to swing at. McNamee would be on deck if it gets there. Pitch, and this one caught a lot of the plate, lofted out towards left center. As this one drops, the run scores as Diudi digs for 2, wants third, and trying to get there for the 3rd time in the game with a triple. And that is one of the rarest occurrences I can never remember in all my years covering either softball or baseball to see a player with 3 triples in a game. That is something. This one brings home another RBI. Not only does she have 3 triples, but has 6 RBI to go along with it as the pitch is outside. So 6 RBI, a phenomenal catch out in right field as Braintree looking for the put-away run. What is now a 12-3 game here in the bottom of the 6th. A base hit here would end the game. Braintree doesn't score. Brookline will get a chance in the 7th. And we'll go the distance. And the pitch again is high. Donahue on decks, had a nice day with the bat. McNamee has driven in a couple RBI, one on a walk, now has walked again. Starting to run out of room on the score sheet here. With 5 at-bats for half of the Braintree order now. They've scored 12 runs, and the pitch is low. Catcher's been busy back there. Was able to stop that one. Otherwise, Braintree maybe could have tried to score from third. And that one again, not tempting to swing at. McPhee would be up next. Might see another walk here in the inning. And McPhee takes it right down the middle. And this one on the ground, over to shortstop, a high hop, throw across, and able to get it there just in time. And we will head to the 7th, so Braintree will have to go the distance with a 12-3 lead as we head to the 7th. Top 7, first pitch, cut on and missed. As Young looking for the complete game victory. He's given up 3 runs, I believe only one of which was earned. There's been some throwing errors here in this game by Braintree that have allowed a couple runs to score. But Brookline down by 9. Ground ball, this one to third. as a throw is going to get there in time, and there's one quick out. Backhanded play there by Harvey over at third. Defense has been really good for the most part here in this game. Talked about those couple errors that Braintree has made, but they have made a lot of plays. A couple of highlight plays. And this one on a pop-up. Over to second and 2 down. So both Fell and Tracy retired, 7 and 8 in the Brookline order to begin the inning. As it'll take something from D'Onofrio. This inning is to continue, this ball game to continue. And a fly ball out of play. So Braintree looking to close it out here and secure another victory. Braintree has played pretty good softball here at home. They lead 12-3, looking for the final out. Popped up and out of play. Just another strike needed here from Leung, trying to close out the game. Has 4 strikeouts in the ball game. This will be a good time for number 5 to end it. Pitch, and that one is just a little bit low. And the pitch is hit out towards center. Playable for McPhee, who ends the ball game. So Braintree defensively with 3 putouts to end the 7th inning. And again, a complete game victory for the starter Leung, who gets the victory for Braintree as the Womps win in a convincing fashion 12-3 here today. And really, no surprise who the player of this game is. It's Gabby Diuti, the Braintree right fielder with 6 RBI, 3 triple. No surprise who was the star of this one for Braintree with 6 RBI in a game where Braintree scored 12 runs. So that'll conclude our coverage. Thank you for watching here today, our live stream broadcast of Braintree softball as they defeat Brookline 12-3. That'll conclude our coverage. Thank you to everyone for watching. On behalf of Christine Patterson, I'm Mike Wassel. We'll see you next time.